We watch sports for the thrill of it. But once in a blue moon, the cameras capture what truly makes it exciting: mutual respect. Whether between players, fans, or coaches, today's compilation is filled with beauty. Let's begin. One of their ace players was involved in a tragic accident. This was the least they could do.
In order to get Davis into the starting lineup again, a great gesture. Sideline cancer has their own cause, but it's nice.
Bender scores off the bench for one last time. Even Roman Berkey says congratulations.
He last played for Kansas University in 1948. He's now 93, but his body remembers it like it was yesterday. Proof that you were a great referee is if you feel like touching the sky on retirement. Bradley Lowry was a remarkable young lad with a deep passion for football. Unfortunately, his passing was deeply felt by the club and the fans. No one deserves to pass away at 5 years old. I think it's safe to say that a pair of shoes and a promised win helped this little kid forget about his cancer for a day. This boy underwent 12 surgeries due to his rare disease. Inspired by Carson Wentz, he battled each one of them. These players acknowledged that without him, it was impossible to win. Inspiring others is always more powerful than any move from Karate Kid. Motocross is all about speed, but Mike McDade took his time to help.
See the smoke coming off. Nice guy. Thanks, bro. I owe you dinner now. Here, hold your bike.
Just because it's F1 doesn't mean there are no hitchhikes. Picking up the ladies will never be as cool as this. The 2014 Dirt Track Trophy Cup was not spared from disaster. Fortunately, Rico Abreu was there to show you that you don't have to be tall to be a big man. Now here, folks, is a mascot who can truly create some buzz. Here's a pro tip: get a wingman who's as smooth as an ice rink. An incredible act of sportsmanship. Rohan Bopana asked the umpire to overturn her decision, resulting in his loss.
Fantastic.
Ladies and gentlemen, as a good sportsmanship, Mr. Bopana admit the ball touched his arm.
The thrill of winning and the frustration of losing make all knees weak. The teammates you'd want by your side are those who will assist you in the touchdown of your dreams. Rugby players are some of the meanest looking people, and yet looks can be deceiving. Everyone knows this duo. Their mutual respect comes after sharing 4 NBA championships as rivals.
Two friends, two legends, two champions.
Look at how she shares victory with her injured opponent who missed the finals. Chinese swimmer Zhang Yufei hugged Japanese rival Rikako Iki after the latter won the women's 50-meter butterfly. Not just that, she also won against leukemia. For true fans, the approach matters more than the souvenir. It'll be hard to fill the shoes of Giannis Antetokounmpo once he retires. She is the personification of the luckiest fangirl. In the spirit of fair play, Vingegaard waited for Pogacar after his crash. He then beat him by half a wheel. No matter how heated the competition can be, the best ones are as cool as snow. Losing is never easy, so compassion is important for young ages.
Held them out at the same time. This little kid has kind of stolen the hearts of whoever watched him this entire time, win or lose. And those two.
Take a look at the picture. He knew the celebrations would come later. One can paint the value of a moment just through a person's eyes. Dustin Johnson didn't care if it was in the middle of a match, as long as it inspired the next Tiger Woods. And hey, everyone can be their arch nemesis's biggest fan, right?
He's going to have a selfie, isn't he? He is. Yeah, lovely. Brilliant, that's lovely.
When you save not only a man's career, but a man's entire future.
That was very brave, going left to right, not sideways.
A caddy's job description indeed says to lend a hand. The sign of a healthy player mindset is the ability to apologize.
Young fan is okay. It's Frimpong who is just going over to that young fan after he kicked the ball into the ground, and that's...
Bodyguards are just doing their job. They're not killjoys. A young pitch invader was almost fined €1,000, but thanks to Theo Walcott's class act, he got something else. All Black star Sonny Bill Williams proved that you don't need a medal to be a legend. As soon as Saquon saw his number 26 jersey on a young fan, he didn't hesitate to make it more valuable. To be a fine striker, one must resist striking when the enemy is down. Listen carefully here. He didn't get the goal, but he got the crowd's admiration. Argentina's World Cup win drew them close to the point that they still act as teammates in the UEL. Like his position, he's indeed a keeper. People may be divided by borders, but united by passion. The Hershey Bears started a tradition that puts finals wins to shame. Their teddy bear toss goal cues the start of toy donations to hospitals and charities. The day that hockey player Pavel Buchnevich turned an admirer into a future star. The NHL once proved that games are bigger than what's on TV. They held a beautiful pre-game display to honor cancer victims and raise $20 million.
Our fans and the greater hockey family have come together to raise awareness and funds for hockey's most important.
The game that got him the best save of his career. This boy with cerebral palsy was bullied online for playing football, but bullies never win. "5 seconds of acknowledgement can last a lifetime of impact." Perhaps the Clovers gave us luck to see their wonderful interaction. Perseverance pushed her to third place. It struck a chord with many, including the race director, who adjusted her prize money. He was the strongest man on the planet that day. Life is not a race. You stumble and eventually get back up, with some help, of course. Would you sacrifice a marathon for a total stranger like Matt Reese did? Legend has it, this 105-year-old's secret to staying active is her love for baseball and Dr. Pepper. Through his own words, he's half the man, but twice the heart. They gave a former goalkeeper the honor to kick off the match. He was diagnosed with ALS and couldn't walk ever since. CR7 doesn't care about all the hate that he gets. He reciprocates it with love. Vika Arazenka demonstrates here that opponents are not enemies. Her Her opponent saw exactly how she twisted her foot. With it, she provided the doctors with the needed information to assess her.
状态非常好，一般的比较软组的损伤，就是肌腱、肌肉拉伤。
Their team's morale booster ensures positivity. And just when you thought player escorts couldn't get any cuter, the cherry on top is they boosted adoption rates that day. Uber might just be the next MotoGP sponsor. Why wait to share the podium later when you can share the moment now? The race where Cal Crutchlow gained his competitors' respect. For you see, he achieved a podium finish with a broken tibia. Here's the moment Jonathan Klaus was called up to the France team. Everyone else in the room was happier than he was. Medical schools, prepare to thank this mascot in the future.
Right on the nose.
Why Nepal's Asif Sheikh won the ICC Spirit of the Cricket for 2022.
Ended up on his feet. I don't think they're going to run him out here, and that is brilliant to see. Andy McBrien, and I've got goosebumps here in the commentary box because that's a touching moment. It was accidental, but he could have run him out here, and Asif Sheikh has said no. He said he's not going to do it.
Mohamed Siraj shows humanity above all.
Gee, I'll tell you what, I reckon that is hit Cameron Green in the head.
No cake in sight, but you can say his wish of being recognized was already granted.
We lost the guys too soon.
When DeMarcus Ware was inducted into the Hall of Fame, he saved seats for his former teammates who couldn't be there. They were busy celebrating him from heaven.
I held some seats in my heart for you guys here today.
MS Dhoni is the colleague that you'd want when it's Bring Your Kids to Work Day. Stephon Diggs was what you call a great catch for the Buffalo Bills, mainly because he's a class act. Supportive parenting not only gives birth to a child, it also produces passion.
Will McGee, youngest to ever play in this PNC championship. No one had a better time. No one had a bigger smile on his face.
Oh, that's nice.
Man, that tennis ball is huge. It's still nothing compared to the size of Andriy Rublev's heart, though.
An impressive, albeit belated display of public relations.
He meant to do that, actually. I don't think he even saw it.
Sometimes, late online deliveries are a plus. When Trinity Rodman learned that this girl's jersey did not arrive on time for the game, she delivered it herself. Although this kid was naughty, Santa still gave him a great gift.
And you know what? There might be a few more chapters to write.
It's gotta be as cold from that scene from The Revenant out there. Still, Alejandro Garnacho had no problems giving away his shirt. The true trophy here is Noah Lang for sharing the moment with a fan. Imagine being ignored and mocked your whole life. Then, Bryson DeChambeau does this.
This is the way DeChambeau has been all week long.
The usual words after a meaningful gift are "thank you" or "appreciate it," but not him. Her biggest fan watched every game out of support, and not to take pictures or post on social media. With this gift, she can do all of those things.
One gift for you from all of us.
The haka is a sign of respect for New Zealanders. Each time they do it, you're in for a treat. Soccer clubs and their fans are a true love story. Tony Cruz got the Guard of Honor on his final game. Take a look at everyone's jersey. In a world full of tantrum throwers, be this teammate. The fans didn't want to risk believing in its 9 lives. Once in a blue moon, does a slap signify respect?
No respect from both of these guys as well. It's nothing like 25 minutes of war to gain your opponent's respect.
Rado, the Spaniard who's been top 5 in the world.
If you have a son who does this after a loss, did you truly lose?
Consolation. That's Nico Mahu's 7-year-old son, Nathaniel, coming out to give dad a hug that will make him feel better. We saw...
When a fish gets caught in a net, set it free. We're starting a petition to end every sports game this way. It's not even his team who helped him with his cramps.
They're going to carry him off. Oh, dear. Such a pity. He played so well.
Is it really the stats that make someone the GOAT? It's said that once you win, you carry the honor of those you defeated. A healthy sporting community never wishes for injuries on anyone. Athletes spend thousands on equipment, yet that's nothing compared to their priceless fans. These lucky folks came all the way from Japan to watch him. Despite the sport's name, there is good in badminton. Volleyball players never give up on play unless their former coach unintentionally blocks them.
Runs straight through Betsy, and they know each other incredibly well.
When the mind is focused on scoring, but the subconscious is on protecting. Girls are not more emotional. Shaq is just on another level. And here's another type of supporter who's been there for you since day one. Recall when this happened in the NBA bubble, where social distancing was necessary.
Momentarily.
every team, all games yesterday, games today, where these guys will show their solidarity, show that they will stand together and continue their fight for equal justice in this country.
A few minutes of silence at every British soccer team's match is not enough tribute for one of the longest reigning monarchs in history.
Football family, in sending our deepest condolences and heartfelt sympathy to the royal family.
Be it the UEFA president or a visually impaired girl, Jack Grealish treats them with the same dignity. If wholesomeness is like WNBA drafts, this is our first pick. Life is not about give, give, give. Sometimes you need to earn it. Proof that something small can have a massive impact. Are pitch invaders warranted? Well, here it is. A 1-0 loss in a critical game is tough to recuperate from. Forget what they say. To share tears is what makes a man. Players from a small soccer club in Brazil chipped in to buy a new bike for their kit man after his previous one was stolen. Here's how you increase a towel's value 1,000 times on eBay. One of their teammates couldn't celebrate with champagne due to religious reasons, so they made him front and center during the photo ops to compensate.
Well, there's Pat Cummins and his Australian team. Just too good for England.
And here's why this sport is so uplifting. Like, literally. From humble beginnings to big wins. That's a coaching team's contract. Today's compilation embodied that with mutual respect. Everybody shares the #1 spot as winners. If you enjoyed watching, don't forget to subscribe. We've got a whole bunch more heartwarming clips, so feel free to continue by clicking the boxes on screen. Otherwise, check out Binge Watch for a switch of pace to something funny. We'll see you there.